Interesting day yesterday. There was a motorcycle 2 hours from me. Boy, oh boy, did it look good in the pictures. And the story was too hard to resist. I did the lean test. I thought the lean test said, I didn't ask if I should buy the bike. I asked if I should go. And I leaned forward, so that just says yes, go. All right, so I went and I hit the highway, and me and other cars had been at a red light and we were all accelerating. I was up to about 50, 55. I look to my right, I see a female deer, that's the one without the antlers, running towards the road. I looked right in its eye. It was like slow motion. He came, here he's coming, here I'm coming, here he's coming, here he comes across just so fucking fast. I jam on my brakes, which are shit, and I swerve to the right. How I didn't hit him is a mercy from God, because I think sometimes animals choose who will take them off this planet. I ran over to the neighbor's dog one time, and I believe I killed it. It disappeared. Ran over it, and I went back to the house, and as I was turning around, I ran over it, turned around, and it was gone. So I went to the house, told them what I'd done, and they didn't even give a shit. And so I never found the dog. Never found it. So either God transported it away to save me, because he knows I'm not good with death. I'm just not good with it. I'll claim this conversation in Jesus' name. And the owner of that dog had died a few weeks before, and the dog had never chased cars before. So when he started chasing me, I thought, well, he knows what he's doing. No, he didn't. Ran right under my wheels. So anyway, that was horrible, 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 horrible. So anyway, this deer flies across in front of my van, and the car right next to me. I kind of out of the corner of my eye saw things flying through the air, but I just chose to look straight forward and accelerate. Get the fuck out of there. I did not want to see that deer get killed. Looking back, I don't even know. People might have got killed. The deer might have got away. I don't know. I don't think so. But it was horrible. I had to call my wife and my son and just try to talk myself down, which was weird because my son, the day before, we were picking up motorcycles and delivering, he was riding them, and on one trip, or one there, one back, he had to slide. Cheryl, by the way, if you hear this, do not speak of it. He doesn't want anybody to know, but he had to skid to a stop, and the lady just slammed on her brakes, and he cussed her out because he was so freaked out. And then she followed him, and I followed her, and then they pulled in the parking lot. I thought it was going to be a fight, and she was just trying to apologize. And so finally he drives on, and then on the way back, another pulls in front of him, but not nearly as close as the other one was. So I said to him after the deer incident, looks like somebody's out to get us. Be very careful. So I don't know if shit's been happening to you in the same manner. Watch out. But it was so weird. I could just see right in that deer's eye, and it's like wild, just wild look in its eye. And we choose when we come here. We choose what body we're in. We choose how long we're here. We choose when we leave. And he apparently didn't want to be shot by a hunter, and he wanted to go out that way. And he apparently wanted me to at least be there. And I was. And I drove the 2 hours, and the bike was a piece of shit. When I got there was a little girl that, boy, I don't know, they didn't seem to give a shit about her. And I added her to my prayer thing that I do. In fact, you're included every day, twice a day at least. You get prayed for if you watch these videos. And I added her, so the whole thing might have been for me to be with that deer and for me to add that little girl to the blood dome of protection. I don't know. But that's all it was. I got there, it was a piece of shit, saw her, added her to my prayer thing, just in my mind, you know, turned around and came back home. You know, the lean test said go. Didn't say bye, it just said go. So, it's over my head. It's over my head. Or the lean test don't work. People swear by it though. Right, Charlie? You do the lean test, Charlie? Do you do it? Do you do the lean? Oh. Lost my cheese. There it is. Oh, boy. Want some cheese, Charlie Martin? Want some cheese, sweetie? Right here. Right there. Anyway. Coopy, you want some cheese? Cooper, you want some cheese? Okay, hold on. Okay, there's that for you. There's that for you. Okay. Anyway, what you doing, Ollie? So anyway, interesting day, and then today's kind of unraveling, kind of crazy. I was trying to buy 2 more of them 2 hours away over in Georgia. One guy I had set up for Friday, but he said the bike didn't run, but he went over and he had been charging the battery, and he hit the starter and the damn thing started running, so he said he sold it to somebody. So yeah, right, he just wanted to up the price, probably. Anyway, I don't care. I look at that as being saved. It's for not, you know, that's how God keeps you from doing the wrong thing. So anyway, and then there was this other bike, and they want a little too much money, and I was trying to get them down, and then this other person texted me that I really didn't think would text me, taking a very low figure for their bike, which I kind of just felt obligated to make that offer, and I don't know if they're going to take it, or what they said in the text was kind of obscure. But anyway, so now the 2 bikes I had trying to set up relatively in the same area of Georgia, now they're out and another one's in the same area, which is just so weird. And that still may not happen. So, kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. The workmen are here this morning. There they are. I get here earlier and they get here earlier. I can't win. Cheese? Anyways. But really, you know, I always try to say what's happening, and what's happening is that God's trying to talk to us and get us to listen and hear. Oh, I saw Cosmic Agency. She's in contact with the Tigetan that I talked about yesterday or day before, whatever it was. There was one from about 2 or 3 years ago. It's on YouTube right now. It's about DNA and genetics. If you just look at those for those words. And they talk about, and I'm proof of this, that it's not genetics or DNA that keeps you young or makes you young. It's all in your mind. If you think that way, you will be that way. And they even talked about, they did a test where they took some 80 and 90 years olds, and they put them in this fake town that the bad people made back in the A and then the word bomb days. They made this town. It looked all like the 50s, had 50s vehicles, the whole 9 yards, even the radio station was 50s. And they put this group of old people in that town, and after just a short amount of time, those people got young again. Sometimes 20 to 30 years young again, because their mind accepted that it was 1955 again. So, and I just don't think old, never have. And people always say that they can't believe I'm 71. I don't know what they think I am, but I think I'm 26 or 18 years old, personally. But so the revelation was, it's not in your genetics, it's not in your DNA, it's in your mind. We've just been talked into getting old and dying as being the norm, when it's not. The norm is you can live as long as you want and be as young as you want. But they also have technology that makes it even quicker. So anyway, oh, there you are. I kept filming thinking you might show up. Watch my video, you can be young again today. Well, not my video, the one I sent you. I think I sent you. Maybe I didn't. I'll tell you about it later.